Hey friends, I've been playing with Tess today. She's a new stamp. The Occasions mini catalog. I'm going to make a card today using a bunch of different supplies and tools. So let's get started. First I'm going to stamp Tess. She is a clear mount stamp. So I just took her out of my box and she clings right to my clear block. I'm going to use my Stays-On ink. It's my favorite ink to watercolor with because it is waterproof. There we go. I'm going to use my watercolor crayons today, and I like to use the aqua painters with the watercolor crayons. You're just going to twist off the lid, put your water inside here. I try not to put too much water in here because gravity pulls it down and can give you a little flood. So just a little water in there. First I'm going to do her hair, so I'm going to pick up color from my chocolate chip crayon and just start coloring on. And I'm using the natural white paper because it can take more water than Whisper White can. If you do too much water on the Whisper White, it will start kind of buckling on you, and you don't want that to happen. So the Naturals White, Naturals Ivory, Confetti Cream, and Confetti White cardstock are all good for watercoloring. And of course our watercolor paper is good too. Just going to come back and give her some highlights like us ladies like. And I love this little paintbrush tip. It's good for kids too. And then I'm just going to run it off on my grid paper there. Then I'm going to pick up my Blush Blossom. Paint her face and her hands. I'm going to do the Taken with Teal for her pants. You can see when I have a little bit of water on my paper already and then I get some color and I just kind of touch. It kind of bleeds in there a little and it's kind of nice. It gives it a good shaded, painted color, watercolored look. Do her shoes. I should have done her shoes before in brown. Then I want to do her shirt in pumpkin pie. There we go. Alright, so she's all done. I'm going to set her aside for a minute. I am going to adhere her to a layer of Taken with Teal. It's just a 1/4 inch larger. Meanwhile, I'm going to stamp the purse. I thought this was really fun. If you've watched my videos before, you've heard me talk about cutting things out. That's not normally what I do, but we're going to make an exception today. Make sure you have some really good paper cutting scissors so you get a nice sharp edge when you're cutting. Stampin' Up's paper snips are really great for things like this. They've got really sharp blades all the way down to the tip, and they're really nice for cutting little fine detail things out. Especially when you get into the center here for the handle, it's really nice to have these sharp tips. Not sure if you can see that very well, but so now I've got our little purse, and this is what I've been really excited to show you. The mini catalog has a little kit in here called the Excellent Eggs Kit. It has some rub-ons and adhesive back rhinestones, and then die cut flowers and leaves, and then it has these little egg stands. Well, you might think it's just for eggs, right? Well, think again. See, rub-ons. I will be showing you these on other projects. Couldn't work it into this one. The egg stands, I thought these were really cute. If you cut the top off here and you just layer it behind and cut it here, look how darling that is. That is a great little border there. And then the rhinestones. But for $9.95 you can't go wrong. You get all these coordinating pieces that you can use on your cards and scrapbooks, not just on eggs. So my challenge here, get this little rhinestone and I'm going to put it right on the purse. Isn't that so cute? I was very excited about that. I hope you are too. Then I'm just going to get one of my dimensionals, stick it on the back here, just like so. Isn't she fun? I want to make my card base, so I'm going to set these things aside. I've been having fun with Stampin' Up! Scallop square die. This is just a regular card base, and I'm going to line up the fold right inside the blade on one side, because I don't want the fold to get cut. Sorry, there's some ruckus going on outside and my dog's barking. But the show will go on. Alright, just lay your plates on. When I'm finished running this through the Big Shot, you can turn it over, stick your finger through, and you've got your card base. I'm going to use the pumpkin pie stitched grosgrain ribbon. I'm going to lay that on my card. I'm going to use the pumpkin pie ink to stamp my thanks so much. The thanks so much is from the Tiny Tag stamp set. I'm going to use my little jewelry tag punch, and I'm a little jewelry tag punch happy right now. I love this little punch. I'm going to punch that out, and I can use my mat and my paper piercer to make the little hole. I'm going to slide this all the way through like that just to make the hole big enough. Thread my linen thread. Thread my linen thread through the little hole. I'm going to lay this on my card, and I'm going to tie my ribbon over it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect knot. And clip the ends. And then I'm going to tie my linen thread. There we go. There we go. And you know, I think this probably could be a card just like this. It's very simple and very cute. And I, like I said, am loving this little tag. But I'm going to put Tess on here, use my dimensionals. I always like to pop up my layer when I'm putting it over ribbon, or when I have brads underneath, or on my layer. It gives fun dimension to any project. Alrighty, there we go. And there we go, voila! Fun little card with Tess. You can do a birthday card, a thank you card, a friend's card, really anything you want. And I'm loving this brown polka dotted paper. It's from the Sweet Pea Designer Series paper pack. Thanks so much for watching. Catch you later.